Hey LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to Impact Wrestling. I don't know what else to say other than we've got a huge show ahead of us. We have a huge mystery debut in the main event for the Knockouts title. We're kicking the show off with Switchblade Jay White. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Bullet Club. Jay White, Doc Gallows, and the Machine Gun Carl Anderson, the Bullet Club, is here to kick off Impact Wrestling. Jay White competing in the first Impact Wrestling match here on the Thursday night show. This is officially it. Thursdays have begun. This is a premiering episode because it's the first episode of the series. Other than that, it's going to be every Thursday morning. Impact Wrestling will be here. And it just feels strange to say that. Just a little. But Jay White, the Machine Gun Carl Anderson, and the Big LG Doc Gallows making their way to the ring. Gallows and Anderson, former AEW and Raw Tag Team Champions in the LS11 Universe. The Bullet Club kicking us off. Jay White made his shock debut at the end of Bound for Glory a few nights ago, where he laid out new Impact World Champion Jeff Hardy, who we'll be seeing later tonight, with 2 Blade Runners. So the Bullet Club made their way to the ring, and Jay White is going to be taking on a member of the Impact Wrestling roster. He's going to be taking on a man synonymous with Impact. He's taking on Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards making his way to the ring. Edwards and White starting us off. So Eddie Edwards enters the ring. What an opening contest we've got ahead of us tonight. Switchblade Jay White versus Eddie Edwards. Without any further ado, here we go. There's a jab. Oh, Eddie Edwards coming with jabs right off the bat. Jay White catches him. White now throws him into the corner. And now Jay White firing away. And Jay White kicks him in the ribs. Now, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a disclaimer. I don't watch Impact every week, so I'm not going to get all the moves right on my first go-around. I repeat, do not need to be corrected in the comments. I am researching it as I go. As Jay White sends him off the ropes, Jay White kicked in the ribs by Eddie Edwards. And now Eddie Edwards goes for a clothesline. Jay White ducks it. There's a slap. And Jay White firing away on Eddie Edwards. Gets kicked in the ribs. And now Edwards goes for a clothesline. Jay White hangs him up in the ropes. And now Jay White with Edwards. Knee into the back. Takes him down. Getting him up to his feet now. Jay White goes for a kick. Eddie takes him down. And now Eddie Edwards turns him over into a single leg Boston Crab. Eddie Edwards tried to get him there, but Jay White got into the ropes. White trying to pull himself up. Edwards. Whoa, White rolls through. Eddie Edwards gets caught with an uppercut. Jay White now picking him up to his feet, and Jay White grabs on. Switchblade thrown into the corner. Eddie Edwards kicks him in the ribs. So obviously it seems Jay White wants his hands on the Impact World title, but I wonder what preempted him to come out after Jeff Hardy's matchup other than the world title. Is that just him sending a message? Is there some other reason there? I suppose maybe we'll hear from Switchblade later tonight about it, as Eddie Edwards with a fist drop to Jay White, who goes down. Jay White rolls through, goes for a right hand, gets caught. Edwards puts him in the ropes. Eddie Edwards dumped over the top. Jay White now grabs onto him, pulls him in. Eddie Edwards gets caught. Jay White with a neck breaker. And now Jay getting him up to his feet. Jay White picks him up, kicks him in the ribs. For a forearm, Eddie countered. Eddie Edwards scoops him up. Edwards now with White up on his shoulders. Jay White finds the counter. Oh, Jay White rolled through. Cover. Edwards. 1, 2, no. Eddie Edwards has him down now, and Edwards punching Jay White in the face. For those curious, our next Impact pay-per-view is going to be Impact Wrestling No Surrender on May 31st. There's an elbow strike. Jay White pushes him away now, and Jay White grabs Eddie Edwards, pushes him away. Eddie Edwards in trouble. Jay White with an arm drag. And now Jay getting up to his feet. Jay White picks up Edwards, pops him up. Huge Uranagi from Jay White. And now the Switchblade getting up to his feet. Jay White with, here we go, Blade Runner. 1, 2, 3. Blade Runner seals the deal. Jay White gets the win. Eddie Edwards tried as he might. He couldn't keep up. Switchblade Jay White hits the Blade Runner, gets the first win of the Thursday Night Impact shows. Well, Jay White is called to the timekeeper for a microphone. We're going to hear from the Switchblade right now. So Switchblade is in the ring. What's he got to say? Impact Wrestling, would you look who's here? The Bullet Club has arrived. Now I have a few things I need to get off of my chest tonight. First of all, I hear that the Hurt Business want to take credit for my hard work. Newsflash, I'm the one that took out Johnny Impact in the parking lot, dropped him right on his head in that concrete with a switchblade, with the Blade Runner. So, just wanted to get that out there. It was me, not them. And now on to the next order of business, the most important one. Jeff Hardy, your days as Impact Champion are numbered. I'm going to get my shot at that championship soon, but I know I've got to work my way to it. So next week, PJ Black, I'm going to kick your four-fingered ass. I'll see you in this ring then. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to this time the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, SCU. Now, Mr. Daniels, I hear you have some things you want to get off your chest about why SCU is here in Impact Wrestling once again. That's right. Kaz and I have been all around the world. We've wrestled on elite levels. We've won championships. We helped reunite a child with their biological father. It's a long story, don't ask. But now, we're back home. We're here to win the Impact Tag titles. And the mighty, well, you guys are just our first step. Let's go, Kaz. We gotta teach these kids how it's done. Well, you just heard from SCU. It's time for some tag team action. As here come the men who only just lost the Impact Tag titles to the Motor City Machine Guns a few nights ago. The mighty Shane Haste and Mikey Nichols. The mighty Don't Kneel. You can call them TMDK for short. Shane Haste, he's someone who knows the LS11 Universe, I'd say pretty well. But he finally feels the chance. He's talked to us backstage before. He said being here in Impact, he feels like the chains are off. He feels like he can finally be done being someone's sidekick, and instead he and his lifelong tag team partner, Mikey Nichols, who he made a name for himself around the world with, wrestling in New Japan and around the world, he feels like they can finally show what they've got. But now they take on SCU. Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian back home in Impact Wrestling. SCU have made it very clear. They're back in Impact. They want the Impact Tag Team Championships. So it is Mikey Nichols and Christopher Daniels starting it off. Without any further ado, here we go. Daniels catches him into a knee strike. And now Daniels grabs onto him, gets thrown across the ring. Into the corner, Nichols grabs him into Northern Lights. Taking him up to his feet now is Nichols. Mikey Nichols grabs him. Oh, Christopher Daniels throws him over the top rope, and Daniels, right hook, connects. Christopher Daniels to the outside, and Daniels grabs on, and a back body drop, connecting to Mikey Nichols. Daniels now, throws him into the guardrail. Oh no, pops him up. Head first into the guardrail goes Nichols. Daniels grabs hold of Mikey Nichols now. Christopher Daniels has him by the back of the neck, and Daniels throws him back into the ring. Daniels picking him up to his feet, and Christopher Daniels, no, Nichols throws him over the top rope. Now Nichols tags Haste. Shane Haste into the ring now. Shane Haste grabs him, and Shane Haste goes up for a suplex. Tries to get him. Christopher Daniels counters. Daniels grabs onto him. German suplex of his own. He grabs onto Shane Haste now, and Daniels with Haste. Into the corner, off the turnbuckle. Into another German suplex. Tag made. Kazarian is in. Frankie Kazarian into the ring now. He grabs on to Shane Haste. He picks him up to his feet. Kicks him in the ribs. Goes for another kick. Kazarian with another kick, knocking him back. Kicked in the knee by Shane Haste. And now Haste grabs onto Kaz. Shane Haste with Kazarian, taking him towards the ropes. Snapmare takes him down. Goes for a kick to the back. Kazarian double underhook. Back body drop. Taking him up to his feet now. Kazarian spinning wheel kick. Went for another one. Gets caught. Haste throws him in the corner. Shane Haste. Whoa! Gets caught with knees from Kazarian. And now Kazarian picking him up to his feet. Frankie Kazarian with Shane Haste into the corner. Puts him in the corner. Tags in Christopher Daniels. And SCU with a double arm drag. Double penalty kicks. Down he goes. And now Daniels grabs onto Haste. Knee into the back. Christopher Daniels taking him down. Daniels now picking him up to his feet, and Christopher Daniels, right hook connects. Gets grabbed, thrown across the ring, into the corner. Tag made. And now Mikey Nichols back in. What are the Mighty looking for here? The Mighty looking to wishbone the arms. Shoulder blocks. Take him down. Now they grab the legs. They wishbone the legs. Daniels goes down. Christopher Daniels gets kicked in the ribs. And now he gets picked back up. Daniels knocks back Mikey Nichols. Goes for a right hand. Gets caught with a kick. And now Nichols with an elbow strike. He picks up Daniels. Nichols grabs Daniels. Daniels pushes him away towards the corner. Spinning back fist from Christopher Daniels. Throws him across the ring. Nichols caught with a DDT. Daniels now getting him back up to his feet. And Christopher Daniels drops him. Christopher Daniels. Koji clutch. Koji clutches in. Christopher Daniels logging in. Koji clutch on Mikey Nichols, who hits him with an elbow strike. And the Fallen Angel getting back up to his feet as Shane Haste gets into the ring. Daniels tags in Kazarian. Kazarian now getting thrown across the ring into the corner of the Mighty. Shane Haste gets caught with the knees. And Mikey Nichols is now going to go for a ride. He had this happen on Saturday. Sunset flip to the outside from Kaz. And now Kaz getting up to his feet. Went for a right hand, gets caught. Shane Haste takes him down. Now Shane Haste went for a drop kick. Countered by Kazarian. Kazarian pulls him in. Jawbreaker. And now Kazarian tags Daniels. Oh, Mikey Nichols knocking back Kaz as Daniels. Christopher Daniels looking for Angel's Wings. 1, 2, 3. SCU get the win. SCU get the win over the Mighty Don't Kneel. SCU only further proving that they belong in the tag team title scene here in Impact Wrestling. SCU get the big win. Daniels and Kazarian, welcome home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I don't want to go on to the next part, up next, we hear from Aaron Stevens as he has his next campaign speech for Aaron Stevens for Impact General Manager. God help us all. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Stevens. Now, speaking just factually here, I don't quite understand why Stevens would want to do this again, given what happened on Saturday. If you didn't tune in on Saturday, well, what happened on Saturday was that Aaron Stevens attempted to filibuster Bound for Glory, and Samoa Joe came home. So Aaron Stevens is here. I have come out here tonight to continue my campaign to be the next Impact General Manager. So if you will allow me to beg your indulgence, I am the intellectual savior of the unwashed masses, the millennial killer, Aaron Stevens. I want to be your Impact General Manager, a general manager that you people can rely on. I want to make Impact a place you can have fun, which means getting rid of these dangerous workers and risky employees like our so-called world champion Jeff Hardy, like Eddie Edwards, like Johnny Impact, and instead we need more people like myself, Aaron Stevens, more people like Matt Cardona, more people like W. Morrissey. Oh, hang on a minute! It's Rockstar Spud! Rockstar Spud is here! Rockstar Spud is here to stop it! Aaron, I'm here to stop this filibuster before you can really get started with it. Because I think Impact is quite a lovely place, a place we can have fun. In fact, Aaron, I'd say you and I are having a ball. Oh! If not two. So, how's this for fun? Spud! Rockstar Spud after the low blow! Into the underdog! Rockstar Spud! Sending a message. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have two title matches on our hands tonight because not only is Deonna Purrazzo going to be defending her Impact Knockouts title in the main event against a mystery opponent, right now, it is time for the X Division Championship to be on the line. As here comes Rich Swann. Rich Swann making his way to the ring. Rich Swann, one of the many people who unfortunately came up short in the Call Your Shot gauntlet a few nights ago. So Rich Swann makes his way to the ring. Rich Swann is going to be taking on the brand new X Division champion, looking to end his title reign before it can even get started, really. Here comes the Miracle. Mike Bennett, the X Division champion. His wife, Maria Kanellis Bennett, by his side. Mike Bennett, you can see there, wears a shirt representing Ring of Honor, where he used to work before coming to Impact once again. So the Miracle, Mike Bennett, making his way to the ring. He beat Rockstar Spud for that championship just a few nights ago at Bound for Glory. He is the new X Division champion. You gotta wonder, is he gonna ever invoke the Option C right of the championship? Who knows? We'll find out soon, but his wife Maria makes her way to the ring with him as well. Maria Kanellis Bennett. Mike Bennett makes his way to the ring. Mike Bennett, well, this is a man with such a complicated history on this channel that I don't even really know where to start with it. Mike Bennett has made his way to the ring. The X Division Championship on the line. Rich Swann, Mike Bennett, one-on-one. Here we go. As Bennett with an elbow strike to Swann immediately. Swann ducks under him. Rich Swann grabs him, head scissor, swings around, and Hurricane Rana connects. Goes for a kick. Bennett out of the way. Bennett with an elbow strike now, and Mike Bennett firing with right hooks. Knocks him back now. Mike Bennett. No. Rich Swann with a right hand of his own. And now Swann grabs onto Bennett, scoops him up. Mike Bennett slides out of it. And now Bennett grabs onto Swann. Reverse DDT. Mike now getting him back up to his feet. Mike Bennett with a double chop. Elbow strike connects. Another kick to the ribs. Knocking him back now. Swann with a right hook. Rich Swann with a chop now. And Rich Swann grabs on into suplex. Connects. Kick to the back. Bennett getting up to his feet. Mike Bennett. Double chop attempt again. Swann grabs onto him. Rich Swann puts him in the corner. Grabs on. Turns him around. Now Rich Swann. Kick to the back of Bennett. Bennett getting up to his feet. And Mike Bennett. No. Finds the counter. And now Bennett with Swann off the ropes. Mike Bennett ducks under him. And tries to grab him, but Swann with a knee into the ribs. Now Swann puts him in the ropes, and Rich Swann with a kick to the knee. Goes for another one. Bennett counters. Mike Bennett now kicks him in the ribs. Kicks him again. Bennett gets caught. Right hook from Swann. And now Swann with Bennett. Mike Bennett pushing him away. And Bennett gets caught. Swann sends him into the corner. Rich Swann grabs Mike Bennett. Right hooks. And again. Swann firing away on Bennett. Uppercuts him into the corner. Mike Bennett in trouble. Rich Swann grabs onto him. Bennett punches him in the back. And now Mike Bennett tries to grab him from behind. Rich Swann counters. You know Bennett doesn't want to just be a 5-day champion. Back body drop. Bennett rolls out into the bottom rope now. And Mike Bennett, the Miracle, back into the ring. Swann follows him. They collide. Right hook from Bennett. Swann kicks him in the ribs. Rich Swann. Whoa. Looked like he was going for a powerbomb of some kind. Bennett with a Hurricane Rana. And now Mike getting up to his feet. Mike Bennett kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in. Turns him over. Neck breaker. Bennett now picking him back up to his feet. And Mike Bennett. Elbow smash into the face. Kicks him in the ribs. And another elbow. And now Rich Swann grabs onto him. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Uppercut connects. And now Rich Swann picking him back up to his feet. Rich Swann. Big roundhouse kick. Oh, but Maria. Maria distracting Swann on behalf of her husband. And Mike drives him into the mat with a reverse DDT again. And now Mike Bennett picks him up. Mike Bennett. Went for another right hook. Swann countered. Rich Swann goes for a kick. Bennett catches him. Mike Bennett. Forearm. Scoops him up. Come on. Spikes him on his head. 1, 2. No! And now Mike Bennett calling Swann up to his feet. Mike Bennett, what's he looking for here? Scoops him up. Bennett with Miracle in Progress. 1, 2, 3. Mike Bennett retains the X Division title. Mike Bennett hits the Miracle in Progress, retains the X Division title. Your winner, and still X Division champion, Mike Bennett. Oh, hang on a minute, there's Swerve Strickland. Shane Swerve Strickland. Strickland marking his target here. Strickland making it obvious he wants that X Division title. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear from Samoa Joe right now. You know, I didn't ever think I'd be coming back home to Impact, but when the opportunity arose and I heard that there was an opening, well, I knew where I had to be. And I made my warning very clear and very articulate back at Bound for Glory when I said I didn't care who had the misfortune of being the Impact World Champion when I got here. I'm coming for that world title. It's coming home to Samoa Joe because I'm the Destroyer and I'm here to destroy. Huh. You know, Joe, you're not the only one who's here to make an impact. You're not the only one who got this special invite. I'll be seeing you around. Watch your words and watch where you step very carefully, Mr. Aldis. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got a bit of a Impact Classic matchup here for you tonight. Because here comes an Impact Original. Here comes Cowboy James Storm. Cowboy James Storm making his way to the ring. Storm has a huge opportunity tonight. He was in the Final Four of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet just a few nights ago. Unfortunately came up short. I believe it was Matt Cardona who ended up eliminating him. It might have been Mustafa Ali. I do not remember 100% for sure which one it was. But James Storm making his way to the ring. But like I said, Storm's got a huge opportunity tonight here on this first episode of Impact. We're not too far off from the main event. After this matchup, we're going to hear from the recently defected to Impact Mustafa Ali. And then in the main event, Deonna Purrazzo will defend her Impact Knockouts title against a mystery opponent. So the Cowboy, James Storm, has made his way to the ring. And as I said, he takes on the new Impact World Champion. We went into Bound for Glory believing it was going to be Moose versus Johnny Impact. We now know the Bullet Club took out Impact before he could fight for the championship. So Jeff Hardy opted to cash in his Call Your Shot victory that night and challenge for the Impact World title in the main event where he slayed the Beast. He beat Moose, and Jeff Hardy is your new Impact World Champion. So Jeff Hardy making his way to the ring tonight. Jeff Hardy is here. He is the Impact World Champion. He is looking to get a big win tonight on Impact. So it is Hardy and Storm, two guys who know each other very well from their time here in Impact. I know he's watching. Jobber JJ, I'm pretty sure this show was booked just for you, wasn't it? Here we go. Storm and Hardy. Storm gets pushed back into the ropes. Hardy. Referee going to get between the two. Clean break ensues. There's a lot of mutual respect between Storm and Hardy. They walk right back up. This time they get pushed into the corner. As I said, lots of mutual respect between these two. They go way back to the early days of Impact when it was still known as TNA. There's now Hardy with a punch to the face. Throws James Storm across the ring. Gets him off the turnbuckle. Hardy pops him up. Atomic drop. And now Jeff Hardy goes for a kick. Getting him back to his feet. Hardy kicks him in the ribs. Pulls him in. Hardy. Jawbreaker. And now Hardy getting Storm back up to his feet. Jeff Hardy with a right hook. Knocks back James Storm. James Storm grabs hold of him. Hardy slips free. Hardy with a right hook now connects. He grabs James Storm. He throws Storm off the ropes. Pops him up again. Another atomic drop that time. James Storm goes down. Hardy getting him back up to his feet. Jeff Hardy with a chop and a punch. Storm staggers back. James Storm, right hook. Knocks him to the corner. There's a chop. And now James Storm with Jeff Hardy across the ring. Into the corner. Big clothesline connects. Goes for a kick to the back. Hardy out of the way. Hardy. German suplex. Storm gets right back up to his feet into a Thez press. Thez press from James Storm. There's a kick connects. Drags him to the center of the ring now. Storm into a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Jeff Hardy. Storm picks him up to his feet, and James Storm with Jeff Hardy into Michinoku driver. And now Storm with Hardy, wrapping him up. Storm, hey, if Storm can get a non-title victory over the Impact World Champion tonight, I think that just about guarantees you that Storm is going to be next in line for the title as Hardy rolls him through. Hardy back to his feet now. He grabs onto James Storm. Jeff Hardy throws him off the ropes. James Storm gets popped up. Atomic drop from Hardy. Puts him in the ropes. Jeff Hardy sends him off the ropes. Hardy into an atomic drop again. He grabs James Storm. Now he picks him back up to his feet, and Hardy for a right hook. Storm kicks him in the ribs. And now James Storm, forearm strike. Takes down Hardy into a cover. Storm. 1, 2, no. Jeff gets the shoulders up. Hardy back to his feet. Gets a right hook into the kick. Into twist of fate. Cover. 1, 2, no. And now Jeff picks him up, kicks him in the ribs, forearm attempt. Storm kicks him in the ribs now. And now James Storm, clothesline to the Impact Champion. Storm trying to take his head off there with that one. And now Storm turns him over, and James Storm, knee into the back of Jeff Hardy. Getting him back up to his feet now is James Storm. Storm scoops him up. James Storm, fireman's carry, into a gut check. And now Storm with Hardy up on his feet. James Storm with a forearm now connects. Grabs Hardy, pulls him in. James Storm, DDT. And what is Storm thinking now? Hardy is down. James Storm. What is James Storm thinking here? Storm. Super kick attempt. Hardy countered. Hardy. Goes for a kick. Storm caught him. James Storm puts him in the corner. Hardy counters. Hardy. Gets caught with a right hook. Storm grabs him by the back of the neck. James Storm with Jeff Hardy now, taking him towards the corner. Jeff Hardy firing away. Hardy knocks back Storm. And now Jeff Hardy going up to the top rope. Hardy tries to get up to the top. Storm knocks him down. And now James Storm goes to the outside with Hardy. Picking him back up to his feet. James Storm has him on one knee. Right hook connects. Storm grabs Hardy up on his shoulders. Hardy counters. Reverse DDT to James Storm. Hardy now getting Storm back up to his feet. Jeff Hardy grabs hold of him, throws him back into the ring. Referee at the count of 4 now. James Storm back in the ring. Hardy, well, I think Hardy was trying to get set up for something, but James Storm got back to his feet. Hardy. Whisper in the wind. Hardy with Whisper in the wind. And now Jeff Hardy. Oh, I think he's got... Jeff, you got to realize, just like at Bound for Glory, he's too far away. So Jeff Hardy, he's going to course correct, it would appear. He course corrects back to this side of the ring. But no, James Storm is crawling away from him. Storm caught with a missile drop kick from Hardy. Hardy got him in the back there. Now Jeff going up. Jeff Hardy up to the top rope. Hardy looking for the... Here we go. Swanton! It's what one of them call your shot. 1, 2, 3. It gets the win tonight, too. Jeff Hardy beats Cowboy James Storm. Jeff Hardy gets the win. Big win for Jeff Hardy tonight. The Impact World Champion gets the win. 3 wins in 5 days. Hey, I'd say that's just Jeff Hardy. James, that was a hell of a fight. I got a load of respect for you, man. But as the Impact World Champion, my job's never done, and I'm always going to be a fighting champion. So, we don't really have a general manager yet. Sorry, Aaron Stevens, but you ain't shit. Anyway, next week, Jonathan Gresham, you're the Ring of Honor World Champion. I'm the Impact World Champion. Next week, champion versus champion. Battle of respect. How about we do it then? I'll see you there. Well, Jeff Hardy calling out Jonathan Gresham for a champion versus champion non-title match next week. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, we hear from Mustafa Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, Mustafa Ali. He's free. Ali shocked the world when he arrived to Impact Wrestling in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet a few nights ago. Had it not been for the untimely interference of Chelsea Green, Ali might have gone on to win the whole thing. We don't know. There's no way of knowing. But what I do know is that Ali is where he wants to be. He is here in Impact Wrestling. He makes his way to the ring tonight. We're going to hear from Ali. We're going to hear about what has brought him to Impact Wrestling. I feel, not to be too corny or ironic here, free. I finally feel free. I feel like after showing up in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, I feel like a new man. And I truly mean that. I feel like Mustafa Ali has been reborn. And I feel like there's no more proverbial brass ring to reach out for and only hit a glass ceiling put there by some out-of-touch 70-year-old man. It feels... Oh, boo fucking who! Go cry me a river, you reject! Matt? Look, Mustafa, I don't want to hear shit from anyone about a brass ring only to be met with a glass ceiling. If anyone knows about that, it's me. And I know that what you gotta do is go make your own damn brass ring and show people what you're really worth. Not come out here and whine and bitch and moan and complain about it. Look at me. I got fired. But I got fired out of a cannon. Where I came to Impact, I've been going around the world winning championships like this digital media championship I've got right here. And with my internet title, that makes me Broski 2 belt. Well, Matthew, if you want me to make my own opportunities, how about you give me a shot at the championship? Oh, Oh, you want a shot at my digital media title? Oh, I'll give you a shot. Cardona swings the title for Ali. Ali! Super kick. Got him! Ali! Mustafa Ali! Wiping out Matt Cardona! Ali has set his sights on the Digital Media Championship. And Mustafa Ali making an impact on his first night here. Whoa, whoa! Drops Cardona onto the title. Mustafa Ali is here. Mustafa Ali has made an impact. Main event up next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the main event. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Knockouts Championship. But now I gotta wonder, who's the mystery signing? What? 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 Ladies and gentlemen, that's Alexa Bliss. What is... I cannot believe these words are about to come out of my mouth. What is Alexa Bliss doing in the Impact Zone? Alexa Bliss is here. Alexa Bliss challenges Deonna Purrazzo. I don't think anyone expected this. Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa, makes her way to the ring with the Knockouts Women's title. I'm still kind of in shock that Alexa Bliss is here. So the Impact Knockouts title is on the line. Alexa Bliss making her Impact debut. The challenger. Deonna Purrazzo, the champion. Here we go. They lock up. Getting pushed back into the corner. Perazzo has Bliss in the corner. Bliss slaps her in the face. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the fact I'm calling Alexa Bliss in Impact. What is going on? Apparently the Forbidden Door works both ways now. Because now Bliss kicks Perazzo in the ribs. And Perazzo grabs onto Alexa Bliss. Deonna Purrazzo, suplex. Goes for a kick to the back. Bliss out of the way. Bliss grabs hold, rolls her through. Cover. No. Rope break. Perazzo grabs her into a Hurricane Rana. Bliss rolls through him. Bliss, forearm smash. Kicks her in the ribs. And Bliss now firing away. Gets countered. Perazzo throws Bliss into the turnbuckle. Down she goes. Turns her over now. Does Perazzo. Now Deonna Purrazzo with Bliss. Overhead. Throws her across the ring. Bliss falls out of the ring now. And Bliss back in. Alexa Bliss. Right hand connect. Bliss with Perazzo. Off the turnbuckle. Hip toss. And now Bliss puts her in the ropes, and Alexa Bliss with Deonna Purrazzo takes her down. Bliss with a slingshot into the bottom rope. And now Alexa Bliss went for a kick. Perazzo out of the way. Perazzo grabs onto her. Deonna Purrazzo goes for a suplex. Bliss gets up and over now, and Bliss grabs onto her, rolls her through again. Bliss covers her again for the title. 1, 2, no. Perazzo gets the shoulders up. And now Perazzo kicks her in the ribs. Deonna Purrazzo with Bliss off the ropes. Perazzo tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Into a cover on Bliss for the win. 1, 2. Bliss gets the shoulders up. And now Bliss staggering back to her feet. Elbow from Bliss to Perazzo. Kicks her in the ribs now. Bliss. Right hand connects. Perazzo grabs onto her. Perazzo. Suplex. Now Bliss getting picked back up to her feet. And now Bliss gets thrown across the ring by Perazzo. There's a kick from Perazzo to Bliss. Bliss is down. Bliss getting back to her feet. Bliss sweeps the legs. And now Alexa Bliss grabs Deonna Purrazzo. And Bliss, what's she thinking here? Alexa Bliss drags her to the center of the ring, and Bliss goes for a kick to the back. Perazzo out of the way. Deonna Purrazzo grabs her, spikes her with a reverse DDT. And now Deonna Purrazzo sits her up, and Perazzo with a jumping neck breaker to Bliss. And now Perazzo pulls Bliss in. Perazzo looking for Queen's Gambit. Bliss slips out of it. And now Bliss kicks her. Twisted DDT. Bliss. 1, 2. No. Bliss now getting her back up to her feet. Alexa Bliss grabs onto her. Throws her off the ropes. Bliss. Hip toss. And Alexa Bliss, what's she thinking now? Kicks Perazzo in the back. Bliss getting her back up to her feet. Forearm strike. Into a chop. Perazzo staggers. Bliss went for a forearm. Perazzo caught her. Deonna Purrazzo now getting her back to her feet. Right hand connects. And Perazzo grabs Alexa Bliss. Drags her to the center of the ring. Kicks her and turns her over. And now Perazzo into a bulldog choke. Bliss is down. Perazzo trying to choke out Bliss. Bliss slides out of it. And now Alexa Bliss. Forearm strike. Grabs Perazzo. Perazzo counters. Throws her in the corner. Perazzo kicks her in the ribs. Perazzo now up to the middle rope. Perazzo sunset flip. Cover to Bliss. Perazzo looking to retain. 1, 2. Nearly got her. Bliss kicked out. And now Perazzo drags Bliss back to the center of the ring, and Perazzo throws her up and over. Down goes Bliss. And now Bliss knocks back Perazzo. And Alexa Bliss grabs onto her, and Bliss with a suplex of her own. What's Alexa Bliss thinking now? Bliss. Whoa, Perazzo grabs her. Perazzo into an arm drag. Bliss rolls through him. Bliss sweeps the leg. Well, attempts to sweep the leg. Perazzo grabs her. Perazzo puts her in the corner. And now Deonna Purrazzo. Knee strike. Clothesline. Cover on Bliss. 1. No. Bliss kicks out. And now Perazzo turns Bliss over. Deonna Purrazzo into another bulldog choke. Another bulldog choke is in on Bliss. Bliss slides out of it. Bliss. Oh, kicks her in the ribs. Twisted DDT for the second time. 1, 2. No! Perazzo got her shoulders up. What is Bliss thinking now? Kick to the ribs attempt. Perazzo back to her feet. Perazzo with a spear. Perazzo gonna look to end it. Perazzo looking for Queen's Gambit. Bliss counters. Bliss rolls her through. Cover. 1, 2. No. Grabs her by the throat. Bliss looking for a choke slam perhaps. Sweeps the leg. And now Bliss. Oh my God, Bliss. She's going up. Bliss is up high. Bliss looking for Twisted Bliss. 1, 2. Bliss is Knockouts champion. Alexa Bliss is the Knockouts champion. Alexa Bliss just won the Knockouts title. On her first night as part of Impact, jumping through the forbidden door from WWE to Impact, your winner and the new Knockouts champion, Alexa Bliss. Thank you all for watching the debut episode of LS11 Impact. I look so forward to this Thursday series. ARW may be gone, but Impact now lives. With all that said, I will see you this weekend for Bad Blood. I will see you next week for next month for the beginning of Impact's second week. We got a huge week coming up next week as well. But until next time, I've been Xander, and that was Impact.